What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Tays and Ginge off-stream podcast. Now you might be thinking, Tays, you don't do the intro. It's usually a ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one of them ones. But it's not today because we're missing a member. He's been somewhere. He's been away. He's been doing us proud from afar. So I would like to welcome today's guest. What was that? Oh, and man of the match of Soccer Aid, the Angry Ginge! Woo! You alright, mate? You okay? I thought there was going to be more of a reaction. Can we do that one more time? Just see you walk in one more time and just people clap, because I just feel like they want much more of an atmosphere. Yeah? Angry... Which one? The Soccer Aid man of the match. Okay. Should I say anything about Tevez? Or... No, okay. The Soccer Aid man of the match. Woo!
Thank you.
Well
Okay,
done, mate. You okay?
Okay, yeah.
Nice to see you. Wow. Not here. All heroes wear capes.
I know. Some of them wear. Oh no. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. First time been on a podcast.
It's alright. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Mate.
but no. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be on here. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on here, and I look forward to it.
I'm just a bit starstruck right now because I've obviously got the Soccer Aid man of the match on the podcast with me.
Yeah, man of the match. You know, how can you lose, concede 5, and get man of the match? That shows how good you've actually played. But no, there's a lot of players that could have had man of the match, but they were ex-pros, so it's a bit unfair if you give it them. And it's an absolute honour to be part of Soccer Aid. To raise over 15 million was raised.
Wow.
15 million.
And that was just from your bank, wasn't it?
Oh, you're funny. 15 million raised for UNICEF. And yeah, it was absolutely incredible.
I bet it was, mate. But I did see you limping a bit when you was walking in. What was that about, mate?
Some people say, you know, what is Soccer Aid? It's a football match. I think it's a war. Because when you step out on that football pitch, you go to battle.
You do.
Now,
Don't
I
get
went
your
to
feet out.
battle.
Don't get your feet
I'm
out.
not getting my feet out. I went to battle with 3 people on that pitch. Chazza, Tevez, and Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane was laughing and joking, so I knew that weren't real. However, Chazza, he got a bit angry. Oh, okay, that's what you're doing there, yeah. Chazza got a bit angry. And I've pushed him off the ball, and then I've kept hold of the ball for too long rather than just playing it Carrick. And he's come back in with an elbow. And I actually think, if you watch it back, I don't know if you can see it from the angle, but when Trezeguet comes back in to get me, his elbow just goes straight to my shoulder there because I've turned. But if I don't turn, it goes straight for my chin. So he could have knocked me out cold. And my shoulder's killing because of that still today. So don't mess with Trezeguet. And then Carlos Tevez. I don't know if you can see that, but do you know what I mean? It's all bruised there. Stud marks going down there.
He's a dirty bastard.
He's a dirty blue hanging bastard. That's what he is. But listen, I went for him and he went for me, and to be honest, that's what I'm all for. I think the game's back.
Battle, it is back. That's what I got glimpses of the game. I seen it coming back. But it's fucking lucky, let me tell you, that I was on that tear up.
Right?
Oh my! I was trying to get down. I was trying. Listen, if it wasn't a big drop, I'd have been on that pitch.
Is
it?
it?
It was hitting you. Oh my god!
Nah.
I ran on, and I got. You know what I'm like?
Yeah, you are. You struggle to be contained sometimes.
I do.
Nah, I appreciate
that is
the
why
backing.
they put me on
the upper tier.
the upper tier, because they didn't want me running on.
No, I appreciate that.
We was gonna say if you did score, we was gonna find a way to run on.
Yeah.
Chaz was trying to like naked streak and that, but
Yeah, but you've got to think if Chazzy's going to try and run on, like,
Yeah.
Old Trafford's struggling to stay up anyway.
yeah, that is.
Do you know what I mean? That roof will come down.
Yeah, it will.
But he's bum 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 all over the pitch.
Imagine Chaz trying to do the Sue when he used to go.
Yeah, no
That would've been
chance.
bad. But anyway, yeah, it was your first time, and how was it playing at Old Trafford?
Yeah, it was. It's really hard to describe because obviously I grew up United fan, dreaming of playing there. And then obviously I've played there before, but empty. But then when you're playing there with a crowd, 75,000, it was just magical, I think is the word. Dreams come true. Like you think when you get there, you find like, and I'll be honest, I wasn't nervous at all for the game. Wasn't nervous at all. But then when you look up and you see everyone, so like your stand, the Sir Alex Ferguson stand, you've got the bottom, the middle, and then even above that, you got the top. You just look and you think, oh, that's full. It's crazy. And yeah, it was just honestly magnificent, and it's obviously something I can say I've done, which is incredible.
Do you know when you're on the pitch and we was asking, I think we've asked footballers that same thing. Can you hear things, or is it like they say a bubble? What's it like?
Well, it's definitely harder to communicate to people.
Right.
Because obviously I've got Gary Neville next to me, so I'm shouting at Gary, but then he struggles to hear me because of the crowd, etc. And I've got Louis to my right who I'm instructing, but Louis is quite good, to be fair. He was very good, Louis Tomlinson. I thought he played really well, and he listened right back. He stayed exactly what he needed to do. He was absolutely quality. Credit to you, Louis, mate. And then obviously we were all right in the first half because we had Carrick, Jill Scott, and Jack Wilshere in the middle. They were all just talking and talking, but you do hear the crowd. So like I think it was 30 minutes in, I think we were just after I cleared it off the line, and I think we were 2-0 up or something. No, 1-0 up, and they're chanting my name. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, hang on a minute, I'm sure that's Ginge, but I don't want to turn around and clap in case it's not. It'd be really embarrassing. And then it got louder and louder and louder, and then yeah, I did actually nearly start crying on the pitch.
That was the maddest thing, and I've actually got a video to play to you right now. It was honestly,
mate, when I heard that, honestly, I think it had just gone out for a goal kick, and I turned around to clap, and then I had to turn back around, and because I was genuinely on the verge of tears, and I was like, I'm not crying whilst I'm on the pitch.
We started getting emotional.
What you did?
Yeah, it was
mental.
Listen to this.
It's mad.
That is crazy.
It's honest to God, it's fucking crazy.
Angry.
He's mad, innit?
It kept happening, but we was getting dead wound up here because we was trying to get our phones out to video it.
Yeah.
And every time it starts, someone would shoot, so everyone would go, oh.
Yeah.
So it stopped, but it was, oh my God.
It was mental. So anyone who's watching this who chanted, I appreciate you all, honestly. Absolute fucking legends.
That is absolutely nuts. We was thinking, imagine your mum listening to that.
Yeah.
Sat in the stadium thinking everyone shouting Angry Ginge. It's absolutely crazy. But obviously, Soccer Aid is much more than just that game.
Yeah.
Obviously, it has the charity stuff, and there's also a big build up with the training stuff.
Yeah.
Which people might not know about. So can you please describe the whole experience from start to finish? What went down? Maybe little inside jokes you had with people, or
Yeah. So I'll describe it from when I got told I was playing.
Yep.
So I woke up. This would have been sometime in February, I think. Woke up in Feb. I got messages. I got a message off my manager, Stu. Absolute goat, unbelievable. It said deleted message, and underneath it was, I hope you didn't read that. It'd be better to tell you on the phone. So I'm thinking something's going on here, like panicking, thinking someone's dead or something, right? Then I ring him, and he goes, "Are you sat down?" And I go, "Yeah, why?" And he goes, "You playing in Soccer Aid?" And I think for 15 seconds straight, I just went, fuck off. I just couldn't believe it. Right, over the moon, gassed. I was jumping all around my bedroom, absolutely buzzing. Then Stu was just trying to basically say, shut the fuck up, I've got more stuff to tell you here. So then Stu went to explain it all, stuff like that. Then we went to Stamford Bridge, I believe, which was the media day where they take your photos in the kit. They take your videos where you got the Soccer Aid lighting in the background doing kick up, stuff like that. Tell you more about UNICEF, the great charity that it's for. Did you have
to keep this quiet at this point?
Yeah, so I couldn't say anything at this point.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, it was, especially when my Twitch chat are going, do you reckon you'll be in Soccer Aid this year? I'm going, I don't know. I still don't know how I was, to be honest, but obviously at that time I knew. Then it came to the announcement day, and I did actually get released, I think, the day before I thought it was going to. I think it was actually whilst I was at Ballers, it might have been week 1 at Ballers. I got announced that night, and then obviously I went on stream, told everyone, or the Tuesday after. And yeah, it was just incredible. Then obviously the hype that I'm building inside myself, getting excited for it. But obviously then before this, I've got the Sidemen match, so that was something else which was just incredible. Wembley. Then after that, I'm thinking, wow. So I think the Sidemen match was March the 12th, was it? 8th. March the 8th. So then as soon as I've played that, I'm thinking, that is obviously unreal. I cried at the end. Crazy. And then I'm thinking in less than a month's time,
Doing Soccer Aid.
I'm playing in 2 months' time. Sorry, April. I'm playing in Soccer Aid, and that's going to be at Old Trafford, sold out as well. So yeah, it was definitely hard to get my head around. But then the days come, the weeks come, they move quick, and I then go down to London. On the Wednesday, the night before we all start. Stay in a hotel, film a few podcasts. I think we did. Then on Thursday, go to go to the hotel where we were staying, and I was like, it was a bit like the first time I played in the Sidemen match. Because I wasn't necessarily nervous for football, because I know I'm decent at football, and on a pitch that size, you get loads of times. There's no need to panic about the football. It's more the fact of the people I'm meeting, like, you know, your Wayne Rooney's, even though we already know him, Gary Neville, Joe Hart, Phil Jagielka. I don't know his names, mate. Phil, I don't know your name's got in there, mate. But yeah, I love Jags. Like, everyone there, like, just, I can't even name them. Tony Bellew, Bonucci, Vidic, Van der Sar, Schmeichel. Like, the list goes on. Carrick. I'm just so nervous to meet all these people. And then the celebs as well. Just incredible, like genuinely incredible. So I was very nervous. And then the first celeb I met was Tom Grennan. You were there actually, weren't you? Yeah, you came with me. So Tom Grennan, we were in the car park. Tom Grennan pulled up in his car, said, "Yo, Ginge." Went over, chatted to him.
Didn't he look warm?
Yeah, Tom Grennan's fucking, he's doing all right. Yeah, put it this way. So then Tom Grennan goes in, and then we get there around the corner, get told to go in the Suzuki car. So then Jolie was also there. She was in the car interviewing us. Then, fuck off. Right, then we get drove round, saying, right, okay, you're going to go back in now. And then in my car was Gorka Marquez, who at the time I weren't aware of who he was. Then found out he was on Straight Come Dancing. He's Spanish, but he's lived in the UK for, I think, 12 years now, actually.
I think he's with Gemma Atkinson, if I'm right.
Is he?
Am I right there?
No, well, fair play if he is. But yeah, no, he's really nice, incredible guy. So we both got in the car, dropped off. Then obviously we get dropped off outside there, all the media stuff, photos, videos, etc., etc. Walk in, check in. My room wasn't ready. Went straight down to dinner. And I walk into the dinner. I've got Schmeichel sat down. I've got all these people that I'm looking at going, what is going on here? Jermaine Defoe, Aaron Lennon. And I'm just sat there and thinking, what is going on? Alex as well. Alex Brooker, he's hilarious comedian, hence the name, to be fair. Paddy McGuinness, like Vicky, who was part of the coaching staff on Line of Duty, incredible, really nice as well. Tony, Steph, like everyone there. Just walked in. It's almost as if I kind of walked in and I've took it in my stride. I've carried on acting normal, but in my head I'm just going, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what is going on? All these people. And then have dinner, go up to training, go train. Again, the training is not basically football training, but it's a bit like mess about games. We all get to know each other, have a laugh, etc., etc. So that was good. Felt more comfortable as the days went on. I was vlogging as well. But obviously it was hard when I was vlogging there, because I was like, these celebs are a bit different to us, so we're used to the camera being on us all the time. If anything, they probably don't want the camera on them at times. So at times I'm vlogging, I'm making sure I'm not going to piss people off. Like, I'm not going in people's faces going, oh yeah, can you give me an opinion on this? Like, Jill Scott was really good with it. She didn't mind being on the vlog. So yeah, shout out to you, Jill. You were amazing. Tony as well, absolutely incredible. Then we did training, and then on the Thursday went to Ballers, lost in the semi-final. SDS won. So yeah, that was good. Then came home on the Friday. Came home after that. I got home at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 in the morning I got home, walked to the hotel, got to the hotel, walked in, straight to bed. Then I set my alarm for 10, woke up at 10. We needed to be down into the changing rooms, changed at 10:15. So I'm thinking, oh shit. But again, everyone was really chilled. There's no real rushing about or anything like that. Everyone's chilled. Just do what you want, take your time, relax. Then again, training day 2, we're all out there. That's when I see some more of these greats turn up. Just trying to think now. My mind's gone blank because I'm on the podcast, but trying to think of everyone there. Bear with me. Search Soccer Aid. Yes, mate. Robbie Keane. Oh, Robbie Keane, by the way. Hilarious.
So I thought he snapped at you on the pitch.
Yeah, so there's a moment where he grabs my shirt.
Was he joking?
Yeah, but he's joking. So when he grabs me shirt, I'm thinking, he actually is serious. I'm thinking, oh, don't be angry at Keno, right? And then he turns up and he just looks at me and goes like that. So he's so funny. There was a night. The thing is, what I've learned whilst at Soccer Aid is it's Robbie Keane's world and we're just living in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's so funny, right? So on the Thursday, I missed the first karaoke night because obviously I was at Ballers.
Yeah.
But then on the Friday, I stayed there, obviously, and I went there. And you've got these chairs all set up. And we'd finished watching Sam Thompson's documentary. So Sam Thompson jogged and cycled from Stamford Bridge to Old Trafford, raised over £2 million for UNICEF, which is just incredible. So credit to you, Sam. That's amazing. And we watched that, and like we're all taking the piss. Like Keno was just taking the piss, going, "Fucking hell, turn this fucking shit off," and all that stuff. Just fucking great banter. We're all pissing ourselves. He's there with a beer in his hand, and he's just sat there on this single chair, right, just watching everyone as if he's the fucking godfather, right? Just so funny. And then he's there instructing everyone to do karaoke, passing the mic around. He started us off on karaoke. Everyone's passing the mic around.
Did he have a sing?
Yeah, he had a sing. Then obviously I got spun into it for initiation. So I sung Don't Stop Believing. I did actually want to sing Adele, but I got killed off everyone because it would be like a mood killer.
Right. So
which is understandable.
Up tempo.
Yeah. So I sung Don't Stop Believing. Toby sung The Man Who Can't Be Moved.
Oh my, I bloody love that song.
Yeah, brilliant tune.
But that's a bit of a sad one.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't understand the consistency there. But he did it like 3 or 4 after me. So
it already started coming down.
Yeah. But I think the best performance on karaoke was, I'd have to go Dame Denise, the Olympic medalist.
Really?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she sang Whitney Houston. I think it was Will You Love Me? Oh, it's not the obvious Whitney songs, but it's up there. Incredible song. She sang that and she was absolutely incredible.
Really?
Yeah, she was incredible. And another great one was Big Zoo.
What was he singing on there?
Yeah, he sung on there. I can't remember what he sung now. But once I noticed, it's an obvious song. But yeah, he was class as well, Zoo. And then
the big personality, man.
Yeah, he's a big guy as well. I call him Wreck-It Ralph now. And Big Hero 6. If you ever see Zoo now, call him Ralph because he knows the score. He knows the score. Trust me. Well, anyway, then we do training. Finished on the Friday. Go and have meal. Go and have dinner. Yeah. Oh no, I'd already skipped that karaoke. But yeah, we'd all done that. Go to bed then. I think we went to bed. I think I went to bed at 2. Some people up till 3 or stuff like that. But like during the day on the Friday, I'm sat having dinner. At my table, I've got Roman Kemp to my right. I've got Aaron Lennon sat in front of me. Jermaine Defoe. Joe Hart. David James. Peter Schmeichel. And we're all asking about everyone's careers. Like a lot of people are fascinated in mine because obviously it's like the new era or whatever.
They're all
so they're like they're just asking loads of questions like, what do you do? How do you make money from it? Stuff like this. And some of them just can't get their head around it, which is, I've heard it before, people don't get it, which is fair. So I'm telling them about that, and then they're telling me about theirs, like Joe Hart, when Pep got rid of him, and his time in Italy. And I actually spoke to Harty and JD about their time in Scotland. And I said to them both, without even thinking about anything to do with Scotland, I said, like, what were the derbies like? Like, what was the biggest atmosphere you've ever played in? Because obviously Joe Hart was at Celtic and Defoe was at Rangers. And they both answered, like, not in the same time or anything, they both said the Celtic Rangers derby is the biggest derby that they've, like, atmosphere wise, because they said you can feel the hatred for each other.
Between the teams.
Yeah, between the teams. So that was mental to know, because I've always took the piss out of Scottish football. I won't be anymore, let me tell you. But I only do it for nibbles anyway. But yeah, it was just to hear them both say that was the biggest atmosphere and the most toxic. I went to Joe and I went, what about the Manchester derbies? He went, mate, compared to the Scottish derbies, no, absolutely not.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Mental. And then Richard Gadd, he was also there, acted in Baby Reindeer. He was absolutely class. And do you know what I like about him? Really good, down to earth. Everyone there was down to earth. Everyone there was really, really nice. But yeah, everyone got on so well. Everyone was just, the banter flying around was hilarious. Paddy McGuinness for Thursday and Friday kept farting, right? And I'll call you out on this, Paddy, because it was you. Don't even bullshit, right? And it was bad. These were really, really bad. So on this Friday karaoke night, there's a chair here. There's 2 chairs there, right? And I'm on my own chair in the corner here. You've got Tony Bellew, Tony the ex-pro. Then you had Paddy here. You had Aaron Lennon at the end, JD, and Paddy. He's farted again and again and again.
He looks like a farter.
Yeah, he does. And he's just blaming everyone else, and it just, even though it's fucking disgusting, it just helps. Like, everyone gets on. It's so funny. He's there blaming me and stuff like that, and then moves to the other side of the room and stuff. And then Keno's just sat there again with his beer in hand, just watching over everyone like that.
Like the
Just,
Godfather.
Yeah, literally, it's just brilliant. Then Saturday comes along. Up very early on Saturday for breakfast.
So did you stay at the hotel?
Yeah.
Right.
Up very early on Saturday for breakfast, 8 o'clock. Then go changing rooms, get changed, go out for training. First little bit that was actually like football training. Then we went in for dinner. Came back out, football training again.
Wazza arrived at this point.
Yeah, Waz had got there on this day. So Waz had got there Saturday and then was with us on the coach down.
So we drove up Saturday morning just to drive back down?
Yeah.
Right.
Wazza, yeah. So yeah, he was there for that. He'd arrived, said hello to everyone. And I went, cause he told us he'd be there Friday, didn't he? So I said, Waz, what are you doing, mate? What time did you call this? He went, listen, mate, I'm here, aren't I? Like, yeah, fair enough, that's all that matters. So then he pulled up. Again, really well. And then Tevez turned up that day. Trezeguet turned up that day. Rivaldo turned up. No, I don't think Rivaldo trained, actually. He didn't, but Bonucci and all that didn't. They just to watch these pros play, just mad.
You just see the difference.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just how they strike the ball, how they hit it, how much power they put into him. He's mental. Then on Saturday, do all the training bits, come out, get on the coach, and then on the coach I'm sat next to, I've got JD in front of me, to my right, Sir Mo Farah. I will say, mate, Mo Farah is fucking brilliant.
It's your new best mate, isn't it?
He's one of my new best mates. He is absolutely class. Funny, down to earth, a little bit mischievous, and he's just a character. He's got such a good personality. He's brilliant. And then Stephen Bartlett to my right. I love Stephen from Dragon's Den. So yeah, that was class. Spoke to them all, and then Bella Ramsey came in because JD went down the other end. Bella Ramsey came in, spoke to Bella Ramsey. They were brilliant as well. Absolutely class. Then coached down, had a little nap, arrived at the Hilton, which is where we stayed. Pretty sure there we literally went up for dinner. We had a live band. Actually, at the hotel before we went to Manchester, Dermot Kennedy performed with his guitar, some music, and it was literally, we all went silent. He was there with his guitar, and he was just singing, and his voice, incredible. If you don't know who Dermot is, he's a celeb who performed at the halftime during the match. He was just incredible. Just song, I think he did like 4 or 5 songs with his guitar. Just he closed his eyes, he had his guitar in his hand, and he just played. And to hear his vocals,
just so natural and
natural, like something you'd dream of.
To be fair, I agree with you.
But yeah, I didn't know some of the songs he'd actually made. I got on really well with Tom Grennan as well, another singer. Tom was just absolutely class.
He seems like a proper
Tom
guy.
Tom was brilliant. Sam Tompkinson was brilliant. To be honest, I got on with everyone. Everyone there was just so good, so nice, so welcoming, and just incredible.
Who would you say you was the most starstruck to meet?
Starstruck to meet? Obviously, if we weren't mates with Waz, it would have been Wazza.
Yeah, of course.
However, I would say Edwin van der Sar.
Really?
Yeah, because
starstruck when you seen him.
I wouldn't say. What do you mean by starstruck?
Like someone you see and was like, oh my god, that's him in the flesh. Like, just
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, like because I'd been like this distance from Schmeichel doing when I did stuff with Sky, and that's good, and like Roy Keane as well. But it's like when you see cause I'd never been near Van der Sar, because Van der Sar was the goalkeeper that played the first time I went to Soccer Aid as well, and one of my goalkeeping icons, heroes, Man United icon. I absolutely love him. And then when I was a kid, we went Pontins, and I had spending money. And I said to my mum, I don't want to spend anything in the arcade or anything, because the new United goalkeeper shirt was out, and it was that yellow and black one. And I'd recently bought one off website. We got it ready for him to. Well, no, this was actually months ago before I even knew I was playing Soccer Aid. And I thought, do you know what? I'll get it signed. So on the day, it was this is on the Sunday. I've got it. We stayed in the hotel on the Saturday. Sunday, I've got it. I've nipped home, dropped my suitcase off, gone back to the hotel. And then I've took it to him. I said, "Can you sign it?" Yeah, of course I can. Blah blah blah. I signed it, and like it's really weird because when people ask me to sign stuff, I'll do it. Like, does not bother me at all. And ask for photos, but then when I want to ask other people for photos and sign stuff, I feel awkward doing it. I don't like it. But I couldn't miss that. And out of everyone there, even Vidic, Schmeichel, he was the only one I wanted to sign shirt off, and I got it. So I'm absolutely buzzing. He wrote 2 Ginge and then signed Edwin van der Sar. Incredible. But I think him and a little bit of Tyson Fury as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because I'd never watched boxing until Tyson. And then the thing I love about Tyson is his story, where he came from, his mental health struggles and stuff like that. So the fact of I could actually meet him, and I was really nervous to meet him in a way. But then I don't mean this in like an egotistical way or something or anything, but the thing that made it easier is his kids really wanted to meet me.
Oh, so you knew, yeah.
So I was like, fucking get in, right? Because I've got that's my pathway to speak to him and stuff like that. So then his kids have come over. Can you sign this? Can you do that? And all that. Yep. So I've signed it and gone over. Then I've gone over to his table, shook his hand, said hello, shook Paris's hand, said hello to her as well. And then sat back down. Basically, Saturday I spent 50% of it with Phil Jagielka. Because he didn't have an hotel room, so I felt bad. So I went and sat next to him all day. But he's just a joker as well.
Why didn't he have an hotel room?
Because he lives, I don't know where he lives, but he'd stayed at home the night before and came there.
Okay.
But yeah, Jags is so funny as well. He's class. So then, yeah, I went and spoke to Tyson. And then Tyson's, he said to me, out of everyone here, and obviously I'm in the same position as Tyson because I understand what's in the room here, right? Out of everyone in the room, Wazza, put himself as well. Gary Neville's turned up now. You've got all these unbelievable celebrities, all these unbelievable footballers. He said his kids were most excited to meet me, and he said it's crazy, and I went, I don't understand it either.
This is what people, like the older people, won't get though. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a whole new age and stuff.
It's mental. But then I suppose he broke it down, and when I was explaining to things, I was like, I mainly try and stream 7 to 9 hours a day, 6 days a week. So then people are constantly, and it's the same with us when we all stream, people aren't watching actors. They aren't listening to people's music. They're watching us. Like, they're getting to know actually us. And you build that, I can't remember what the relationship's called. You build a certain relationship with your audience, and they get to know us actually as people. So like when you're watching fucking, for example, Tom Grennan sing a song, you don't actually get to know Tom Grennan.
Yeah.
But you know his music. Mm-hmm. And I'll speak to him about this as well. Tom, when we were having dinner, I said to him, like, I do actually feel sorry for you in a bit, because it's like all these celebs can never really be themselves, like in public or online, whatever, whereas we can. So, for example, I said to Tom Grennan, I said, what I mean is, if he was to come out and just fucking tweet someone's mum's a slag, the media would be all over it. They'd crucify him.
It'd be in the papers,
exactly.
And all this.
We say it on a daily, right? And no one's asked, but because we've always done it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying we're on the same level as Tom Grennan, just to clear that up. But it's like he was saying to me, like, yeah, he wouldn't be able to do that. And it's crazy how we all do it. I was just like, it's weird. That's the world.
It's like two different lanes, innit? I don't know. maybe obviously because of the streaming
Yeah.
stuff, but if you've come through doing that, and that's the reason why you're so big, then people can't exactly more.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Can they?
But it was like, I was speaking to James as well. You know James, don't you? Scouts
Yeah,
actor,
of course,
He was incredible. Absolutely really nice guy as well.
Proper nice kid, innit?
Yeah, really nice. But yeah, got on with everyone. Just can't speak highly enough. Everyone was absolutely incredible. And I loved it.
It's good that because they do say don't meet your heroes, but if you've met a fucking...
Mate, I've met a few of them. I've met a few of them.
Mega,
They've all been just incredible people.
There's hope in the world.
Of course there is.
Would you say it's in your number one proudest moment now? Where does it go? Because we was chatting about your top...
Yeah, the last episode we said top 3, didn't we?
Where does it go? Just think of that angry Ginge.
I'm not even... Yeah, it's number 1.
You got to be in it.
It's number 1. This year will probably be the greatest year of my life. Just from what's already happened. No, not unless fucking, touch wood, someone doesn't fucking drop dead in that 6 months. But yeah, that Soccer Aid, best day of my life. I don't think it'll ever get topped. I don't know what can top it. I genuinely have no idea what can actually top it. So yeah, best day of my life. And then I think, what was number 1 last time? Wembley number 2. And then number 3, I don't know what it was. Maybe, I can't remember what my options were really.
Sidemen.
No, I think it might have been my first Sidemen match. Yeah, I'll go Sidemen match number 3.
One of them was a goal, one of them was one of your goals. I think both of them was a goal.
No, I didn't score in the first Sidemen match.
Oh.
That was just getting the called up. Yeah, third. It's a weird one actually because the first Sidemen match is the one I got called up 2 days before, and I'm fucking buzzing, ecstatic, and I'm nervous. That was good. Then obviously scoring at Wembley and being at Wembley was unreal. But I just don't think anything will ever top Soccer Aid. Like, to have Old Trafford chanting my name was just...
Would you do it again?
Fucking would I? I've been fucking there every week. Oh my God.
What if it was at the Etihad?
So interesting, I said this. I got interviewed after the game. I think it might have been on Good Morning Britain.
I've gone clear him, haven't I? Good Morning Britain. What the hell, now you're on here with me?
Oh, see. Charity's work never stops.
Wasn't that funny?
No. Granada News as well interviewed me. But no. I said, obviously I came to these all as a kid. Soccer Aids. Said the only one I ever refused to go to was when it was at the Etihad.
So would you play if it was there next year?
Yeah, because I'm not a kid anymore, and it's more than the football match.
Oh, you're not? What's
No.
that acting like it?
Well, brilliant. I mean, to be honest, 23, I argue I still am a kid. Just quite a young one. Because, no, if you're a footballer and you're 23,
Young, yeah.
you're a young kid.
I wouldn't say kid.
All right, you're a young lad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Definitely
mean?
still young. I think, I don't feel like a man yet.
No. Well, Eva says you're not a man. Do you know what I mean? When she comes over, oh, he's not a man, he doesn't satisfy me. I said, listen.
She can't be talking about me.
I'll do it, sweetheart. But yeah. Listen. First of all, who am I to say no to any Soccer Aid? And second of all, I will do anything to help raise money for UNICEF.
Yeah, because you love charity, don't you?
Well, no, I actually do, but obviously during the week, you actually learn more about it, and it's sick. What they do.
Obviously, we was all there supporting you.
Yeah, who was we?
It was me, Chazza, and Jakey.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a mare at first. We didn't think we was gonna get in. At one point, I even had to put on my stories, didn't have tickets. Because for like a month, we've been solidified that we're sorted.
Yeah.
So we've not even had to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing, it fell through, and we didn't want my you because it was the big day. So we was trying to we would have been there no matter what.
Yeah.
We even said we was gonna. We was that desperate. We was going to the game without a ticket. I'm gonna buy one outside.
What, of someone at random?
Yeah.
I think that's illegal.
Is it? We weren't gonna do that.
What is it? Ticket? Definitely illegal.
I don't
that.
give a fuck. We wanted to go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
We would have been there at any point necessary, any means necessary.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. But no, I appreciate you coming though.
We would
Thank
have
you.
been there. And yeah, it was a mad feeling for us, so we couldn't stop saying, like, imagine the feeling it was for your mum.
Yeah. So my mum, my nana, my sister, and my cousin was there. My sister's girlfriend was there. I got them on the pitch after, actually, as well. Just told them to come down.
Oh, we've seen you on the pitch after, mate. We've seen it.
What's that meant to mean?
What?
What's that meant to mean?
We've, like, seen you on the pitch after it. Like, hugging and that.
Yeah, it was my mum.
No, not your mum.
My nan?
Who else was with your mum? Like, gabbing and having a laugh and stuff.
Oh, my uncle?
No, I think she had, like, long hair.
Not just say the name, or...
Who, Jola?
Oh, that is, yeah, nice.
So did you invite her, did you? So here's one for you. We got put in the stands for Jola, didn't we?
Jolie was not there on one of my VIP tickets. I always want to clarify that very quickly.
Right, okay. But yeah, we've seen the little rejoice of hug.
Well, yeah, it's what you do. You say hello to your friends. Is that not normal, is it not?
No, I'm just saying.
Thank you. I know mate's a prick for putting it on TikTok. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, I got my uncle on the pitch. I got my uncle's daughter. So what's that? My cousin.
Are you alright? Your uncle's daughter?
Yeah.
You don't know what that is?
Yeah, cousin.
Do you know, imagine I was saying this now. Oh my
It's
God.
not my niece, is it?
No, it's your cousin.
Yeah, so it's cousin. So I was fucking right then,
Why
you
is it
dick.
so hard to work out?
What?
Why is it so hard? He's my uncle's kid.
I didn't work it out. I got it right.
Yeah, but it took you fucking long enough.
Well, cousin. Anyways, cousin. She had a kick about with.
I told you about your cousins.
Oh, fuck off. So then Nicky, the rest of the world goalkeeper. And one thing I will say, right, bit of consistency here with the goalkeepers. Nicky, the celeb goalkeeper for the rest of the world, who pulled off that ridiculous double save, came through at Leeds. So you could argue semi-pro. And we've got fucking Paddy McGuinness. Give us fucking summer here. Second half, they have a semi-pro keeper and Carlos Tevez. By the way, Tevez is a joke.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
We didn't really notice. He only turned you inside out 4 times. Bloody hell. You was having a brilliant game till he got subbed on.
Yeah. Do you know what I don't get, right? I'm reading the comments and people going, oh, his Ginge plays so well, right? And all this. And they're going, Tevez should have got man of the match. Tevez, I don't know if anyone will realise this. He's probably one of the greatest strikers to ever play the game, right? Probably top 10, top 20. Would you not? He did play for City, you know?
Yeah, I know.
All right. And yet, he's won the Champions League, he's won 3 Premier Leagues, he's played against a fucking streamer he's played Sunday League and Paddy McGuinness and tapped him in 4 goals. And people saying that deserves man of the match. Have a day off.
Yeah, he should have scored 10, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he probably should have. But no, he's ridiculous. And do you know what annoys me the most? Big Zoo's goal, the one that won it, he's trying to tell me he meant bottom corner.
He thinks he did. Do you know what I did notice about Zudo, like, from watching the training clips? He does have a whack on him.
He does have a whack on him.
He does.
But I still don't think he meant near post.
That's what I've noticed about people shaped like that. Because have you seen Chunks? He's the same.
You're making a lot of enemies here, mate. You're making a lot of enemies here.
What do you mean?
I don't agree with that. I think Chunks is fantastic. I think he's in sublime shape. I think Wreck-It Ralph on the other end. Big Zoo. Come on, mate. Come on, Ralph. Nah, I love Zoo. He's fucking brilliant. Unfair will say, Carlos Tevez' free kick. Yeah, that was another one. The fucking free kick. You can't give a man of the match for that free kick.
Did you see where Paddy was?
Yeah, he was behind the goal. Mate. Oh, Paddy. And then the one, what was it? The goal that he conceded from Zoo, that goes in and then he said his calf's hurted.
What a finish that was, though. I'm not going to lie.
Who?
From Zoo.
Yeah, I know,
watched it back. It's a
fair.
belting
It's a finish.
But
do you know why I'm really annoyed?
Why?
Because in my head I'm stood on the line because I know he's going to shoot, and I've predicted he's going to finesse it round him. But then at the last second, I thought I'm better off covering front post, and I just don't go in time. Otherwise, I could have cleared it off the line.
So it's your fault.
Well, no, because I did clear it off the line.
We heard you,
down
mate.
the other end. We've not mentioned that yet, have we? The clearance off the line. Wow. Trezeguet's made this run in behind, right? Bear in mind, I'm playing the offside, so I don't know if he's on or off. Joe Hart's come out, tried to do it, dinked it over Joe Hart. It's crazy. We're 1-0 up, England, and I'm thinking, 1-1 here.
Not on your watch.
Not on my watch. I've looked at it and I've gone, I'm getting that. And then in my head, whilst I'm running up to it, I'm going, normally, come across your body, you go left foot, or do I just get something on it? I went right foot out, cleared it off the line.
The rest was history.
The rest was history. I'm trying to think now. I'll speak about the Tevez. So,
because I thought you was going to start swinging it at one point.
what, Tevez?
Yeah, and I seen the little clip of you touch hands after it, but yours was like, he was like, and yours was like,
Yeah, because I'm not asked.
you're a mad little bastard, aren't you?
Chill, you mad bastard. I am though, yeah. No, because at the end of the day, I'm a United fan. He's gone to City. I don't fucking like him. And the best thing is, it'll be in my vlog this. And we were walking down the stands. I got Wazza behind me. And I can't remember what I said or something. He went, I said, any advice on defending Carlos Tevez? Was he went, yeah, mate, just smash into him. and I did it. And then I went and showed Was that. And he went, fucking hell, mate, that's only a scratch.
Yeah, I knew you would have said that. So would I, you fucking shit bag?
Yeah, funny as. And then Harry Kewell as well, he was brilliant. I think he used to play for Liverpool, I'm not sure. Australian anyway. He was really sound. Ex-pro, his Achilles went. Tony Bellew's Achilles went as well.
Oh yeah, he got injured.
Yeah, he got injured, had to come off, which was a shame. But I will say shout out to Billy Wingrove and Toby, because I said to Redknapp, I said these will be good when they come on. Toby, in my opinion, changed the game. He was brilliant.
Toby was really
absolutely good. Class. Billy, his hamstring went, but he played on.
Lennon.
Yeah. Aaron Lennon, he's rapid. He's class as well.
He was unreal.
Yeah.
Defoe was a joke.
Defoe's just, listen, JD's JD, mate. You don't lose it, do you?
No.
But yeah, Trezeguet, actually, after I had that incident with Trezeguet, he said something to me. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was in French. What?
Being funny with you?
This is what I mean. I don't know what he said. He would.
I speak fluent, though. So go on.
Well, I can't remember what he said. But he either said something along the lines of, like, you want to be a prick, be a prick. Obviously didn't they certain words, but that sort of, or he said, like, fair play, do you know what I mean? Because we both went into each other. So it was one of them ones. Then Tevez, obviously I went into Tevez. Tevez went into me. And then as Tevez stood up, he pushes me in the back. Right? So first of all, I got a nibble out of Carlos Tevez. Fucking, do you know what I mean? Get me out your head, mate. He did score 4.
He did.
Then, obviously, 5 seconds later, comes back to me, slaps hands and crack on, leave it on the pitch.
You do leave it on the pitch.
Yeah, I still think he's a prick though. And I was debating, don't you phone, mate? I was debating whether to get him to sign my shirt after the game, and that solidified he did not sign my shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he speak to you whatsoever?
What is it to say?
Like, fucking hell, stop. Why'd you keep snapping me?
No, he's a prick. Simple as. Yeah, no, so after the game, went and said hello, took the photos, etc. Got my family on, said hello, took photos. Then went into the changing rooms, got my shirt. Went round, got everyone to sign it. But yeah, no, I didn't get Tevez to sign it.
You didn't? Did you get a lot of people from the other changing room to do it, though?
Yeah, got everyone.
Except Tevez?
Yeah.
Did he notice that, do you think?
I don't know. I hope so, to be honest. Not that he's going to be asked at all. But I gave it to... Who did I give it to? I think it was Schmeichel. So Schmeichel's there, I'm holding it, he's signing it, and Tevez is there. And then he's kind of put his hand out to get the pen or whatever. Not fully. And I've just kind of like moved it around. And I give it to... I think I gave it to Zoo after that, yeah. Zoo signed it. But listen... I'm not asked. Listen, I was debating it in the first place to come on and bag 4 past me. That confirms it.
Wow, so there was actually real life beef.
There's no beef, mate, because
That's
he'll be
crazy.
fucking in his millionaire house.
And so are you.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? What's it about that? You're probably next door neighbours. You better get on with him. Do you know what I mean? If he's got an house down here, he's got to live on your road.
You're a weirdo.
What?
You're a weirdo. I just want you to know that. Then comes the after party.
Yeah.
Everyone's there. I'm watching Bonucci dance to Britney Spears.
Having a chinwag with Maguire, wasn't he?
Yeah. Maguire was there. Said hello. Spoke to me about my performance. You know what I mean? I said, fucking hell, do you need me at United? No comment. But yeah, no, there was... most people went back there, stayed for a little bit, chilled. And then yeah, it was just an outstanding night, outstanding occasion, and will forever be the best night of my life, the best day of my life.
Well, I'd like to say
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you, mate.
Thank you.
It was an honour to watch you.
Thank you.
You're flying the flag. So keep fucking going.
I will do. Thank you very much, mate.
So,
Yeah.
that was Soccer Aid out of the way, the big boy. Now let's briefly move on to Ballers League. You had a speech prepared, you said. I never got to hear it.
Yeah, I was unlucky, weren't it?
Can you hear what you would have said?
No, I'll save it for next season. Ballers League, it was fun and really enjoyed it. Ultimately, I think we lost the game because MVP's wildcarded in the goalkeeper from Germany. He was player of the season for the last 3 years. Unbelievable. We had 6 shots inside the 6-yard box and didn't score one. Pathetic from our shooting point of view, but also shows how good the goalkeeper was. Incredible. I think the 12 minutes before the game changes, we were the better team. 100% outplayed them, more shots, tested them more. Then when the game changes come, MVPs beat us. And that is the history of Ballers League. That's why they're called game changers. But what I will say is, as I walked off after we've lost, guess who I bumped into?
Who?
Will Smith.
Oh.
Yeah, spoke to Will Smith. Got introduced to him. And yeah, it was a good 45-second chat. Really nice guy. I went, fucking hell, Will, don't hit me. I didn't, but...
You used to things finishing in 45, though, aren't you?
Bit weird, to be honest. Don't make it weird.
What about a half? You've played a lot of
football, yeah. Well, I played 90 minutes, didn't I, the other day? Yesterday, actually, as we're recording this, yeah. And people were saying, don't do him dirty. 90 minutes, that is... And you know the best thing is? I screenshotted someone's tweet. Someone tweeted, I hope he gets the Simon treatment and gets less than 5. So I'm going to get a screenshot of the night, yeah.
Shaving.
Oh, no. Fuck that. I don't even know who he is. But what I will do is I'm going to screenshot the night, yeah, and I'm going to reply it to him. Just so he knows I'm in his head.
I like that.
Thank you. But to be honest, go on.
I played in my creator match.
You did actually, yeah, sorry. Well, fucking hell, you might
What?
Well, no. I actually missed some of that because I was obviously speaking to the boys. And then going in and out the streaming booth. Talk to me about the creators match.
I think I may as well have been a ball boy. There's people laughing at me and shit.
No, just ignore it. Just ignore it.
The confidence in that.
What? Why? What's wrong?
So obviously I went there and I thought, I might get a little bit of game time. About 2 minutes.
How long did you play?
It's about 2 minutes.
What?
Huh?
How long did you play?
Just about 2 minutes.
Just about 2 minutes? Are you fucking serious?
Say about 3.5.
3? Who was the manager?
Nico.
I'm sorry.
He actually messaged me when I got home though.
Saying what? Do you want a free packet of shades?
No, so I seen him when we was walking out and he went to me, what sign did you enjoy it? And I went, yeah, for the fucking 2 minutes I was on. And then I think he felt bad, but
well, yeah, rightly so. He should.
Yeah, but then he was like, I had a lot of people, and I was like, nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. He's obviously not a manager, so he doesn't understand the game challenge situation. Everyone makes mistakes.
It was like a bit of a thing. So, obviously, Chunks had a big say as well on what was going on, and he was like, obviously, we want to have fun, but we also want to win the game. Yeah. So when it was getting a bit tech-head, they just subbed like the footballing creators on. Yeah.
Did you win or not?
No, we got beat.
Oh, so it worked.
Yeah. Whereas I did think it was going to be a lot more mess about.
Yeah, you thought it'd be a lot more jokey.
Yeah. So yeah, they was doing that, and then.
Would you not class you as one of the footballing ones?
No, like I'm on about the people whose content is football.
Right. So who was on the pitch then?
I'm not really good at these names. E-Man.
E-Man, football, yeah, very good as well.
Mane,
yeah.
Very good
footballer. You've got AJ Shabil, yourself, George Clarkey, Kenny, Nicola, Teo, E-Man.
Teo, they had Teo on. E-Man.
Yeah, Teo, E-Man, Mane. George Clark.
George went on, no.
Kenny.
Nope.
AJ Shabil.
AJ was on. Yeah, AJ was on.
Didn't do football. KSI in that.
Yeah, they did put KSI on, but outfield.
Chunks.
I think he subbed himself off, to be fair.
That's them all, mate. So
Urges,
right, okay.
sorry, yeah.
So they went all right with the football.
So they went all right with the football creators, basically, and they subbed Nico on to take the last penalty,
And he
missed. So yeah, but it was good.
So Nico actually played a bigger part in the game than you.
Yes. But yeah, to be honest, I was just buzzing to be there. To be honest,
Yeah, of course.
being in the changing rooms with everyone,
Yeah.
walking out and doing it, it was sick.
How did it feel to meet Balotelli?
Oh my god, brilliant.
You get a photo with him?
Nah. I feel weird asking people for pictures.
Well, okay, I hear that because I did say that before.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like they probably feel like they can chill when they. Do you know what I mean? And then you're mithering them. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's how I just felt. But yeah, I wish I did, but I didn't. But yeah, he messaged me when I got back and I was like, "Yo, I hope we good. I'm sorry I didn't give you enough time. I just wanted," and I was like, "Nah, don't stress." Obviously, there was a lot of people. Like, I think there was like 6 to 8 people on the bench. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair,
so
it's quite tough.
In a 20-minute game.
20-minute game plus game changers. I feel for Nico.
You're not gonna have to swap people around in a game changer. So you've got 14 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
Is that good?
Yeah,
math?
it's good maths. Yeah.
Is it 7 and 7 in it?
Yeah, you're right. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
40.
Calm down.
So you got 14 minutes. To
It's
get
a tough
everyone
job for him to do, especially never being a manager before. But listen, you are a better player than 3 minutes at a push. But
I am.
clearly you're fucking not.
But I knew this was going to happen, so as soon as I got the ball, the first time, it was coming to the end of the half, so I just did it.
Did you hit the target?
Nope. Oh my god, do you know what was embarrassing?
Go on.
When they first got there, he was in the huddle, and he was saying the team, and then he said my name in the starting lineup, yeah? And then, like, him and Manny was like, da-da-da-da. And then he went, "Oh, Tays, you're not starting." And I was like,
That is embarrassing. Who
So-
started over you?
Manny.
Understand?
Which I get. I do get it. But I think he said one too many players.
Yeah.
So he went, "Oh, Tays, you're going to have to start off." I was like, "Oh, sweet."
Yeah, it's fair enough.
But in my vlog, when I was vlogging it, I was like, "Oh my god, we're starting." And he went, "Oh, Tays." And I was like,
I know, 'cause I've watched the vlog.
"Have you?
Yeah, it's good.
Thanks." Chill though, glazing and shit.
I've not really watched it. Chill the fuck out, seriously. And just end this now because I'm going to lose my shit.
Do you even subscribe to my YouTube channel?
Do I fuck? Are you mad?
Go on YouTube. Don't press it, by the way.
YouTube. Tays.
Let me see.
See? Subscribed. Do you know what I mean? I back a brother.
You do.
Do you know what I mean?
You do. Well, that's been a nice podcast.
It's been a very nice podcast. If you've got any other questions about Soccer Aid, leave them in the comments. We can always touch up on it again. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Absolute legends. I appreciate you all for getting me into Soccer Aid and getting Tays into ballers as well.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for your support. The link will be in the description as well if you do want to donate anything else to UNICEF. A great cause for kids all around the world. So yeah, thank you very, very much. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're listening on Spotify, please leave us 5 stars, and we'll see you next time.
Au revoir.